Ladies and gentlemen, today I am with a very good friend of mine, Bright Gumbochuma, also known as Bright Future. I've known this man for a long time, and he's a serial entrepreneur, making waves not only in Zimbabwe, South Africa, but he's conquering all over the world, going around doing what he loves to do. Bright, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Bright, I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs always want to know what made other entrepreneurs successful. So we've heard about all these famous big people out there in the world, but we want to hear from young people. What is it that's made you become the person you are today as an entrepreneur? Two more, please.
Yeah, two more. Thank you. So myself as an entrepreneur, I started way back. By the way, did you know I'm a college dropout?
That makes the two of us.
Yeah.
That makes the two of us.
Yeah. So I started small. I had a passion for that business. Okay.
Yeah.
I started doing clothing. That was my first line of business.
Right.
Yes, I started small. When I was still going by bus to go and buy clothes in Tanzania.
Oh wow.
Right. Until we afford to fly to China.
Oh wow.
To buy overseas. So I grew my business because I had passion.
Yeah.
And I had patience. So I think those are the important things when you're as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Identify what you want. Research about it. You should have passion. You should have vision. You should have a goal. And never give up. Don't stop until you get it.
Wow, I like that. One thing Bright will not tell you, he told you about fashion, he told you about, I know him, he used to sell cologne, he did electronics, he did so many things. When I say he's a serial entrepreneur, we could go on talking about the many things that he does. But entrepreneurs are people who see opportunities and they take advantage of them. I mean, we're in Zimbabwe right now and everybody's complaining about this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
What can you say are your top 5? I'm going to put you on the spot because I know you weren't ready for this. What are your top 5 keys to success? What is it that you can say are these are the 5 things that have made you become successful?
Okay. Just like you just said now, I don't know if you call it a gift or you should take advantage of the situation.
Okay.
Right now, identify like an example. Right now I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm based in Joburg, but
Yeah.
When I came here, there's queue of fuel.
Yeah.
Right? Where there's shortage, where there's crisis, there's a chance to make money.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
So when others see a problem, see an opportunity.
That's deep.
Right?
That's deep.
So the first thing that I would say is wherever you are right now, right, look around, check around what other people are calling a problem or a crisis.
Okay.
You should seek an opportunity right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right?
Number 2.
Number 2, after identifying that, research. Right? Research, know what you want to do. You should not do guesswork. Right? Do proper research. Where do you get it? Who do you sell to? At what price?
I like that. Number 3.
Number 3, be better than anyone else in the game. Right? Be better than the next competitor. Right? Better in quality or even price. Be competitive. Don't be too expensive, but be better than the next, be better than the competitor.
Right. Number 4.
You're gonna pay for this.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay. Number 4, you started your business. Time to grow your business. Time to expand. Time to focus. Right? What number are we now?
Number 5.
Number 5. Right. Time for research and development. Time for growth. Right? And there will be a time whereby your business is now at peak. Right? That's what I believe. You should diversify.
So you shouldn't have just one stream of income.
I believe you should not have one stream of income because depending on the market you're in, like in Zim, there's a time when this certain business is not doing well, but the other can always do well.
So it complements.
It complements.
It complements your hustle.
You know, although this is debatable, some say focus on one thing, but it depends with the economic environment. It depends with a lot of factors, right? Like Warren Buffett will tell you, diversification is showing that you don't know what to do, you're confused, you know? So that one is debatable, but I would say try to make of Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
So Warren Buffett, I like that guy. As an entrepreneur, I've learned a lot of lessons from that guy.
Yeah.
You know, he drinks Coca-Cola every day. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Every day he drinks Coca-Cola.
Oh wow.
You know why?
Why?
Because he made most of his fortune from Coca-Cola.
How did he do that?
Right now he's the biggest shareholder in Coca-Cola.
Oh wow.
Right.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
So, right, this is a guy who is against diversification. Right? Don't diversify because you've got so many things that you're doing. You need to focus on one thing only. Right? So, this is something that you can discuss.
Wow.
Depending on where you are. It doesn't apply in other countries, doesn't apply in other businesses. But some businesses, they need support.
True. And you know, I think with diversification, some people want to diversify too quickly before they've arrived, which is why, you know, maybe, you know, people are against it. I'm going to ask you a question. A lot of people ask me, you are a college dropout, I'm a college dropout. What do you think about people who want to pursue their own things and they're not educated enough? What advice do you want to give? Because, you know, I always have a lot of people saying, George, are you saying we shouldn't go to school? Are you saying we should, you know, is everybody an entrepreneur? Or there are other people who are meant to be entrepreneurs? Well, what's your take on that?
Okay. My take on that is...
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your take on that?
Right, my take on education is very important. Please don't take it lightly.
Yeah.
Please don't drop out of school without a plan. Education is very important. But success in school doesn't mean success in life.
Please repeat that.
Success in school doesn't mean success in life. Right? So, as a college dropouts, we had a plan. When I dropped out of college, I had a plan. Don't just drop out of college or school without a plan. Right? That's what I can say. Then we're talking about what did you mention as well? Right. So back on that, the other issue was if you have got passion about something, go for it. Right? Don't waste your time at school when you know you could be doing metal, when you know you can be doing investment. You should pick up the talent early in life, rather than when you waste your time at school, go to college, wait another 10 years, only to wait for someone. So I would encourage you to be passionate about business, but not everyone is born a businessman.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Right? So there are some people who are meant to work for others. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
There are some people who are good at managing other people's business, not their own.
Yeah.
If you give him your business, it will not do well.
Yeah.
But he can run your business.
So then, like,
so there are people. So that's my take about school and okay, so we're talking about education. I was saying education is very important. Don't take it lightly. Remember, you still need to write invoices. You should be able to generate invoices. You're able to generate quotations. You should know how business language. You know, there's something that we did at school called management of business. Remember that?
MOB.
Commerce and commerce. Commerce really helped me in real life.
Yeah, true.
You know, those are the basic principles in business. You know. So those things, I was laughing when I was at school, like, what is God or she's, what is bill of lading? All those things now in real life,
It makes sense.
It makes sense, you know what I mean?
True.
So, education, there's basic education that you need to have, right? You agree with me, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Then, unless like the microfinance institution, there's a time I wanted to do business finance because it was in line with what I was doing. Then I was like, no man, I can just hire someone with the what?
With that qualification.
With that qualification.
Yeah, to run your thing.
See now, yes. For you to be successful, you need to hire smarter people than you.
I like that.
You know, people who've got degrees now, people who've got PhDs.
Surround yourself with
Surround
great.
yourself with those ones.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I always get asked, and just like he said, education is not everything. I think one thing about entrepreneurs, they have passion in what they do, and they self-educate themselves in line with what they're doing. I do a specific field, he does research. This is a very well-traveled man. This guy travels around the world, and he is always going to conferences, to expos, to learn. Now, once you become an entrepreneur, you have to constantly be learning. And he is an amazing reader. He loves to read. You heard him talking about Warren Buffett, all the billionaires, you know. Just before we did this video, you know, we were comparing notes, and he was telling me about who the richest guy is and how many people are making more strides and becoming more wealthy in life. Now, when you become an entrepreneur, you're not going to be content and settled with where you are. You want to become bigger.
Exactly.
So you're constantly going to want to learn more and more and more. Right? Your parting words. Like I said, this guy is a serial entrepreneur. I want you to follow him. He's got an amazing story. We just don't have time. This guy started from very humble beginnings. And a lot of people think, you know, entrepreneurship is easy. He's been in business nearly 10, 12 years now. He started young. And like he said, he used to, you know, go by bus to Tanzania to buy clothes. And what he's doing now is not initially what he started doing.
Exactly.
But entrepreneurs are able, like he said earlier on, to see opportunities and actually grasp them and do something. What are your closing remarks to all the entrepreneurs who are watching?
Yeah, okay, thank you. My closing remarks, I would say, read books. You need to travel. If you don't travel, you don't know what's going on the global scale. You need to travel. You need to read books. I can give you a great number of books that you need to read. There are guys like Thomas Edison, there are guys like John D. Rockefeller, there are guys like Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Read. We won't forget Henry Ford.
Yeah.
Those guys, right? Books is the Bible of the entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, there's always an example of someone who has been in that situation and how they handle it. So reading, open your eyes, travel, get exposed. That way, you always be on point. You always be up to date with everything that's happening in the world.
Wow, I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was with a good friend of mine, a serial entrepreneur, and he's just closing up with telling you that success leaves clues. If you want to be successful, you have to learn from other people who are successful. And the only way you can learn is to get into those books, is to read people's biographies. You know, he spoke about John D. Rockefeller, the man who built America. That's an amazing series to watch because you will learn and you will stop complaining about why things are not working, but you will see how other people made it.
Exactly.
But you know, the good thing about us today, we're young entrepreneurs and we're making it in our lives of industry. And you can too. You know, it's never too late to start. The greatest thing you can do is to start now. Stop making excuses. I've been in business 7 years with Pro Air, but I started my entrepreneurship journey way back. See, so it's always evolving. And like he said, never give up. Don't ever throw in the towel. Ladies and gentlemen, have an awesome, amazing day wherever you're at. Make sure you do like, follow, and share this video. Make sure you follow Bright Future on Instagram, on Facebook. It's
The same name, just is the same.
Bright Future, same thing. Facebook, Instagram, and inbox him. He's got an amazing story. Wherever you're at, God bless you. Stay true to what you do. Remember, in every single thing you do, put God first. It's your boy, G-Bay. Hey, good looking out, man.
Thanks, my
One
brother.
love.